Now that you know who you are, what does the Lord require of you? What must you be doing to please your God? Remember what we read earlier, sis? We said the other nation know as long as we in sin, then guess what? We can be overtaken. And that is the cause and effect of our communities today. That's why you see us on the corners. That's why you see we the last high first fire. That's why, sis. Because guess what? We are overtaken with sin. So what color is Christ? What color is Jesus?
I mean, he could be any color.
He could be what?
He could be any color. Right.
It is described in the Bible.
Already he don't got it.
He don't. So you telling me Christ walked the earth and nobody knew what he looked like?
Bring it out. Nah, that was Jesus, wasn't it? That was his son.
Wait, I just asked you what Christ looked like.
Oh, that I don't know.
Guess what? We're going to show you in the Bible what he looked like. You believe in the Bible?
I guess so. I gotta believe it.
Do you believe in it? You believe in it, sis? Okay, let's get to it. Let's see. Let's see what Christ looked like. Revelation.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. This here is the revelation of Jesus Christ.
It say this is the revelation of Jesus Christ. Y'all listen up. Revelation means what? To reveal. This is the revealing of Jesus Christ. Read.
Verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book.
Christ said, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. What thou seest, write it in a book. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all check this out. Read.
Verse 13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
So let's look at that picture. It says, in the midst of the candlestick, one like the Son of Man. Look at the picture.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So he said, clothed with the garment top down to his foot. So he had a garment on. Read.
And a girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Read.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
So it said his head and his hair was white like wool. So if you look on this picture, who head on here is white like wool? You see the head and his hair? It say his head and his hair was white like wool. Keep reading.
As white as snow.
So guess what? This man right here doesn't have white woolly hair. But you see this dude, right? Correct? Correct. Read.
And his eyes was a flame of fire.
Because guess what? When he drunk wine in moderation. Read.
And his feet.
And his who?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So he say his feet was like unto fine brass. Let me ask y'all something. What color is your feet? Ain't the color of your feet the same color of your face? So he looked at Christ. He looked at Christ's feet, said his feet was what? Like unto fine brass. Keep reading.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you take brass and you burn it in the furnace, guess what that's going to be? What they come out as? And who? And so what you said, I didn't hear you, see? If you take brass and put it in the furnace, what color will it be? Huh? I know you will never hear it in school, because this is the biggest secret kept to our people of what Christ looked like when it's described in the Bible. That Jesus Christ is the black man, according to the Bible. Did you know that, sis? Did you know that? Hair like wool. Guess what? Our people got hair like wool. But why we have an identity crisis? We must know that. So guess what? If Christ is black, what you think his people is? Let's get it. Jeremiah 14:2. For Jeremiah 14:2, if Christ is black, guess what? His people black too. Hey, when y'all get that flight, y'all go home and read it, all right? Watch this shit. We're going to show you that guess what? Our people have identity crisis. And we do not know our heritage, our nationality, or who we are. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. And the gates thereof labor.
The gates are the leadership. would be your Creflo Dollar, so-called. That's all these people, your Jesse Jackson, your C-No Dollars, all these people, our leadership language, what?
They are black unto the ground.
They are who?
They are black unto the ground.
You see that? So guess what? The Jews are black into the ground. You see that? Why they not teaching us this shit? Why they not teaching us our identity? Why they teaching that what? That's right. Why they teaching us Christ is a white man? Why is they doing it? Because guess what, sis? They do not want you to know who your nationality is. Right. They do not want you to come back to your God. Because here's the secret what the other nation know about you. They know as long as God's people are in sin, guess what? Guess what? They will always stay in rulership. Right. They know that, sis. I'm going to show you that. Give me that. Judas chapter 5 and 20. Give me that. Show you that, guess what? The other nation know our despise. Right. The other nation know that, guess what? That's our kryptonite. That's the thing that's going to stop us. Sin is our kryptonite, sis. Read that.
It's the book of Judas, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
You see that? So these are two heathen nations talking about the Israelites. They saying, guess what? If there be any iniquity in these people,
and they sin against their God.
And if they sin against their God, read.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Let us consider. You know what? This is what's going to ruin them. Hey. Guess what? We can go and overtake them. We can go and conquer them. That's what they're saying. Read.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
You see that? So guess what? It ain't a coincidence you got a liquor store on every corner. It ain't a coincidence you got what? Strip clubs everywhere. It ain't a coincidence, guess what? It's bad food, bad restaurants in our neighborhood. Because guess what? Drugs, all these different things. Because guess what? They know something that you don't know. As long as that you in sin, your God won't hear your prayers. Right. And guess what? With that, guess who stays on the bottom? You do. And guess who stays on top? Your enemy. Yes. Read.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation.
But if there be no sin among our people, what?
Let my Lord now pass by.
They said, let us go the other way. Because guess what? What's going to happen?
Let their Lord defend them.
Because our God going to fight for us. That's right. You see that shit? So as long as our people is sin, guess what? Our Lord will never deal with us. Right. Our Lord will never answer our prayers. Right. But that's why we're here today, to show our people we need to come back to our what? Our God. Right. Come out of sin. That's why we're trying to show our people that guess what, sis? We should not be in sin. And we're trying to show our people what sin is. You get that, sis? Can I show you something? That you know who you are according to the Bible, right, sis? Okay. So let me show you something. So give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. So you know, right? Verse 7 to 3. I got you. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. I'm going to show you something, sis. Since you know that you are Israelites, something you must be doing. Right? You know that? Let's get it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So it says, now, Israel, now that you know who you are, what does the Lord require of you? What must you be doing to please your God? Remember what we read earlier, sis? We said the other nation know as long as we in sin, that guess what? We can be overtaken. Right. And that is the cause and effect of our communities today. That's why you see us on the corner. That's why you see we the last high first fire. That's why, sis. Because guess what? We are overtaken with sin. Read.
But to fear the Lord.
To what?
But to fear the Lord thy God. To walk in all his ways.
And to walk in all his ways and to what?
And to love him.
And to do what?
And to love him.
Guess what, sis? How do you love God? How do you love God? Can you give God a hug?
Say it again, sis.
Obey.
Obey. There you go. There you go. All praises. There you go, sis. So guess what? You gotta obey. So let me bring some out. Give me Deuteronomy 22, 25. 5, 22 and 5. Watch this. So you say that's very heavy what you said. You said to obey. Right. And guess what? We can't give him a physical hug, but guess what we can do? We can listen what he say. We can do what he say do. That's how we show that we love him. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 4.
Because you said you know that you're an Israelite, sis. But guess what, sis? If you were walking over here, I couldn't tell. Why is that? I'm going to show you something.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So it says a woman should wear what's pertains to a man. And a man should wear what's pertains to a woman. So the Most High God called that what? Cross-dressing. So guess what, sis? What do women wear that pertain to a man? Pants. You see that, sis? You see what we're trying to show? We're trying to show that guess what? You are an Israelite, first of all, and you say you know, and we're trying to show that guess what? It's the way to conduct yourself as an Israelite. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what, sis? You got many other sisters who might look up to you. Many other sisters who may understand that they're Israelite, and they see you, and you're claiming to know that you're an Israelite. But guess what, sis? It's important to what? To be that light. Right. To be that light to other sisters. You get what I'm saying? We're going to show you that too. How a woman should be. Give me that Titus 2. Titus 2. But give me Modest. Modest, then we can jump to Titus 2. So guess what, sis? You got to let your light shine amongst our people. That's how we break the cycle. That's how we change the community. If we're going to true change in our community, sis, guess what? It got to start with us. It got to start with our people, ourselves, self-examination. We got to fix ourselves so we can be a light to the other people, to the people without. Read that. Yeah.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
As becoming who?
Holiness.
Read.
Not false accusers.
Read.
Not given to much wine. Teachers of good things.
Say teachers of good things. The commandments are good. Read.
Verse 4. That they may teach the young women.
That they may do what?
That they may teach the young women.
That you may teach what? The younger women. Guess what, sis? You have other women who could look up to you, sis. That's what I was saying. Guess what? This gospel is going to go forth. And guess what? We got to let our light shine. Because for us to say, hey, I know I'm an Israelite, but guess what? As an Israelite, it's ways to walk as an Israelite woman. Right. To be that Proverbs 31 woman. Right. You get what I'm saying, sis? Keep reading.
And to be sober. To love their husbands.
And get what they do?
To love their husbands.
Guess what? You got to show the younger women what? To love their husband. Because guess what? If you look in our community days, we got the highest rates of what? Divorces. Why is that, sis? Because guess what? That older woman is not teaching that younger woman. Guess what? If we had older women teaching our young sisters how to love their husband, how to provide, how to do things for their husband, you get what I'm saying? Guess what? We have possibility of what? Lack of divorces. You get what I'm saying? Okay, well, keep listen to this while you're walking off, sis. Read.
To love their children.
To love who?
To love their children.
To love their children. Read.
To be discreet. Chaste. Keepers at home.
Keepers at home. Not all in the street. Not running the street going to the store every 5 minutes as you look over here. We see sisters just running to the store. Guess what? You say be chaste, keepers at home, and what?
Good. Obedient to their husbands.
Good and what?
Obedient to their husbands.
Read.
That the word of God be not blasphemed.
So that's what we out here doing. We trying to show our people what? How to please first and foremost, the Most High God. How to please their husband. All these things that, guess what? We learn out the scripture. We got to understand who we are in these last days. Right. We got to come back to our God. That is very, very important. But our people ride by, walk by, and not knowing that today is the Lord's Sabbath day. Right. Not knowing that, guess what? How to keep the Most High God pleased with his people. But guess what? like the scripture said, Judith 5:20, as long as sin overtakes us, guess what? That's our downfall.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.